What is going on YouTube? I am back where you can see cars lined up. We even got bikes outside. You guys, we are at Cars and Coffee and we're starting to have it at night because it's getting way too hot out here in the Middle East. It's like 100 degrees plus in the day. We just got here at 7 o'clock, so cars are gonna be rolling in for the next hour or two. There's not a lot of cars here yet, but again, just started. Cars and Coffee Kuwait, let's dive in, see the cars. Since you wanna be in the background, let's make an appearance.
What's up?
You get real awkward in this. Just like every car meet, you're gonna have your Hellcat, your Corvette, and your Mustang. Never can miss. Of course, we got a nice C7 Z51 in the pearl white. Gives kind of the Stormtrooper look, which is one of my favorite specs on the C7s. Then you got a nice Hellcat Redeye in the, I call it Nardo gray, Destroyer gray. Got a nice orange accent on the lip, orange brakes. And I believe it is, like I said, a Redeye. Super clean color. Then you have the Corvette C8. It's always out here. Drop top. Nice silver BMW. And this orange is insane. Insane. We saw it pull up. This is a RS3. Definitely a smaller four-door, but I know these cars are super, super quick. And again, I wish and I hope the camera does it justice, but this orange, insane. Then we have a twin, got a nice little faded aspect to the hood here. Nice RS3. Both of them are super, super clean in the spec. You have the diamond stitch seats in both of them, and I believe his is orange and his is red. Got the S2000 red seats. Got a nice drop top Miata. And then we'll get to the next car. We have a nice carbon spec M2 in like a titanium gray. And one thing I want you to see is they're starting to get some engineering from Porsche. If you know anything about the brake cooling and some of the aerodynamics, this is similar to a GT3 RS that you will see. And then of course it has a big wing on the back. I'm not sure the M2 comes stock with this, but it's got carbon everywhere, and they even are tuned by my guys over at Twin T Garage. If you haven't heard of them, follow them on Instagram in Twin T Garage. Let's go check out a few more of the cars. We have a dual Subaru, and again, it kind of gives demon hood, right? I've said it all the time. These cars are super, super nice for what they're used for, and that is the road rallies, the tracks, etc. Then we have some GTRs all the way from Saudi Arabia, Bahrain. We see these all the time at the car meets. Then we have what may be next for wherever she went. I don't know, she goes and does her own thing, but this is something that I want to get for a project car to start working on, is a nice C6. Build it from the ground up and see what happens. Not necessarily for the channel, and if it's on the channel, cool. But it's something that I want to use for a drift car or a car that we can truly beat on. Then you have its older brother here with the blue ZL1. Carboned out. No, not carbon. You got a carbon hood. And you got Sultan's 440 Scat Pack. This is the owner of Cars and Coffee. He puts it on all the time. He just cleared the way for everybody. What's up, brother? but I show it off every time I get a chance. You have the leather wrap, full 440 build, cammed out, shocks like crazy, especially for a Mopar. But obviously I'm taking this over this any day. Then we have a lineup of crowd killers. We have a GT350, and I say it all the time, every time I see one, GT350s are manual. We have a nice 5.0, have a dry carbon fiber wrapped wing, another 5.0, another Mustang GT, and I believe this is a Boss 302. Don't quote me because I don't know Mustangs. Then we have Godzilla himself. We have a R35 GTR, which you see so many. And what's a car meets without a Hellcat in the Sublime green Redeye. It is a crazy spec car. I think the green really pops. Can't beat it. And even in the light, you can kind of see, I believe this may be a wrap. I'm like 90% sure it is a wrap, actually. Yep, it is a wrap. Still a clean color, and in the sun, you can kind of see it has a little bit of a fluorescent look to it. Then we have an Evo, where you can see some gauges up on the window, which means you don't want to play with it. You know a guy who's got an Evo, and I believe he was from Charlotte, now he's based out of Florida, that has some ungodly amount of horsepower. But Evos are definitely a dangerous car to play with. And then we got another rotoform wheel on a Subaru WRX. Now the cars are starting to roll in. The parking lot's getting packed. But if you know anything about the Middle East, they come out at night. I get up super early in the morning for work, so guess who's not going to be out at night? But overall, you can see they have a nice grouping of all sorts of cars, again, from R34s, C6s, Scat Packs, ZL1s, Hellcats, C7s, Mustangs, Subarus, other Hellcats. Cars and Coffee Kuwait, man. Sultan puts on a good show every time. I show up every time. Make sure you lock in. Tune in. Everything 1320 happens right here, and we're on.